Howdy, YouTube. Welcome back to the 248 podcast with your main man, Seamus248, joined by my good buddy,
Matt Balloon 1115.
a.k.a. the recently married man.
Oh, snap, snap, crackling, pop. Speaking of pop, I think we got to do our annual tradition here on the 248 podcast.
Are you ready?
Yeah, we got to crack a cold one with the boys.
1.
That was probably really loud in someone's ears.
Rest in peace, headphone users.
Yeah, headphone users. That's always been a running joke.
Yep.
With anything really loud in the microphone, especially if it's like extra loud. But yeah, then we'll just do like a little sip of soup.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's like an ASMR video now.
It is.
I think we just nailed it.
Howdy.
Now, if you aren't already creaming your pants, welcome in. Today is Wednesday, right? Thursday. Holy shit.
Thursday,
Nikes.
June 15th, 2023.
2023. Wow. This is...
The last time we did this, Matt wasn't even engaged.
That's putting things into perspective. Wow. Yeah, that is a long time ago.
Yeah.
So we have a bundle of things to talk about today.
We do.
And some of the topics we'll go over, obviously my wedding, which happened this past Saturday. Ed Sheeran concert that me and my wife went to. My then fiance, now my wife. And we also went to a Shinedown concert.
We did.
Featuring 3 Days Grace.
Yes, and From Ashes to New.
That is, I think that's a local band, right?
No.
No?
They're not.
I thought that was a local band. Maybe they just said this is their new home because of how good the crowd was that day.
Yeah.
And then Seamus wants to talk about Yellow Card.
I do.
Some updates from them. Some new album that they just released.
Well, a new song. The EP drops at the end of July.
There you go. There's your news. We don't even have to go over it.
New song is called Childhood Eyes, and I will be...
Yeah, save it for the topic. We'll be okay.
Yeah.
We're just going over some brief topics here. We're going to the V-Spot open mic nights.
Yeah.
Seamus wants to talk about that. This past Tuesday, he had a very welcoming ovation from all of his songs, so that was pretty cool. Matt's DJ gig, aka me. I signed myself up for a pretty cool opportunity, and I'll tell you guys more about that in a little bit. Also, my truck life and what happened with that. I don't even think anybody knows about this on the podcast. I don't. It's been way before I even started driving truck that our last podcast. So, and then obviously we're gonna finish off with the classic Mad Libs. Yeah. I think that is appropriate for this podcast.
A recent bitchy poll shows that it's appropriate.
It is absolutely appropriate. Alrighty, so let's get started with the first topic of the day, my wedding. So, let this be heard that all you single people out there, and I'm not calling you out, buddy. I didn't mean to say it like that. But I am kind of looking at you, but you're like the only one in the room. So, unless you want to talk about Ben Roethlisberger, but he's happily married with many kids.
What about Stitch?
Stitch. Yeah, I don't really know about Stitch that much, other than he has I have the same birthday as his, what was it, number?
Yeah, he's Experiment 626.
Experiment 626. So that is my birthday, which is also coming up very soon. I will be turning 27. Boy, do I feel old.
How does it feel to have outlived Kurt Cobain?
Oh, jeez. Well, if you put it like that, I guess I just give life my best shot.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Without giving any context, I believe Kurt Cobain was the lead singer of...
You can do this.
Oh, God, don't even put me on the spot now. You can't.
You want me to say it?
Yeah, please.
He was the lead singer of Nirvana.
Nirvana. That's right. Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And it was believed that Courtney Love Hewitt killed him
Yeah.
with a gunshot to the head.
Mm-hmm.
But also rumored that he killed himself. So,
Yeah.
just like Jeffrey Epstein, we have no idea. So that's a great start to my wedding.
I have an idea.
All right, let's go. Let's go on a tangent here. Besides talking about my wedding.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. If you hear a cat in the background, I'll explain more about that later. We're not catnapping any cats, and it's not Tigger either.
And it's not the dog.
Tigger's made a lot of cameos. Oh yes, we have a dog too. I forgot to mention that, but we'll talk about that in a little bit too.
Yeah.
I'll just put dog on the notebook.
Yeah.
Not Snoop Dogg, just my dog.
I love Snoop D-O-double-G. Okay, he's a great person.
Snoop Dogg, D-O double motherfucking G. All right, what's your thing?
Oh, about Epstein? Oh.
Yeah, go for it.
He didn't kill himself. I mean, I don't know if I've ever showed Matt, but just before COVID, there was the Golden Globe Awards, or Golden Globe.
The Golden Glove Award. It goes to the baseball player.
Yeah, I'm thinking of baseball for some reason. Ricky Gervais hosted the Golden Globes.
Ricky Bobby.
And he roasted the entire audience for their ties to Jeffrey Epstein. He said, I know he's your friend, but I don't care.
I guess technically, if you're not first, you're last can refer to a lot of things in life.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, I didn't think about that, but now I just did, and now I'm thinking about it more. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. We digress. So yeah, the wedding went down. It was a beautiful wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Eric Zane, former member of the Free Beer and Hot Wing Show, a long time ago, he officiated my wedding, actually, and he did a fantastic job.
He did.
Absolutely wonderful. You know, he hyped up the crowd when was needed to be hyped. He helped me get through an emotional speech that I had to give. I had the whole crowd in tears because I was crying well before I even saw Amanda coming around the corner. And, of course, my wedding song had to have been... her walking down the aisle song had to be a Rascal Flatts song. And that... I know Seamus was very happy about that because he absolutely loves Rascal Flatts. If you guys already don't know about that, this is obvious. This is his channel. You should know. And if you don't, he loves Rascal Flatts.
Yep.
And so that was our song that we connected to when we first met. It was called Riot. Also a 3 Days Grace song, but completely different. No relation whatsoever.
She should have walked down the aisle. Let's start it.
Can you imagine if the DJ got the wrong song? And then all you see is everybody stands up, turns their heads, and says, "Oh, this is going to be beautiful." And then all of a sudden they go, I'll be like, "DJ, no. I'll start pointing at him.
Open this pit up.
Cut it. And, yeah, just imagine all the crowd just starts a riot. Oh, man. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, you got to listen to the song Riot by 3 Days Grace. And then if you want to, you can also listen to the same song called Riot by Rascal Flatts. And there's no comparison whatsoever. It's absolutely completely opposite, going different directions. But anyway, it was beautiful. She walked down the aisle, and I was in tears well before anybody came down. I walked beside my dad and my mom. It was a beautiful thing. I gave him a hug, and said, "I love you guys, and thank you for being here, whatever." And that already started the emotional roller coaster that I was about to go down to. So everything went well. The DJ did a great job. The only problem I had was the microphone cut out on Eric Zane, but the professional that he is, and he has a wonderful, beautiful, very loud voice. Very loud. He said, "You know what? I don't need this microphone." He put it to the side.
I'm gonna lose this.
Just like Seamus will say one day with his virginity, but we're not gonna go there.
Here's hoping.
One day, buddy, we'll get you there.
I know.
It will actually matter to you, and it's not just going to be some meaningless time for you. And
That's the idea.
That's the idea. Absolutely. Save room for the Holy Spirit or whatever you say. Whatever you said in church or in school.
Leave room for Jesus.
That's right. So that was the only issue that I had, the microphone. And like I said, Eric Zane didn't have an issue with that. I did read my vows using the microphone. Amanda said, nah, I don't need that. And then that was pretty much it. I did Facebook Live the whole thing. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to give anybody links on that because YouTube is different from my personal life, and I prefer not to do that. I may upload it at some point, possibly on my channel, blurring out any, or not blurring, censoring out any important details, such as names or anything like that. I don't really need people stalking me. But other than that, everything went well. Seamus, can you think of any good highlights that came from that day that you enjoyed?
Well, first of all, I spent the night with Matt at the hotel the night before.
Oh, yes. Let's talk about that.
So,
that was a kinky time for us.
It was.
All of my groomsmen were like, nah. And Seamus was like, yeah, I got you, bud. Yeah. I got you. He's not even my best man, but I appreciate it. He's still a great guy.
Thank you. So we got to the hotel, and we were going to play Rocket League on Matt's Xbox, but we discovered that the power brick on Matt's Xbox is defective or no longer working. So we nixed that idea. Watched a little bit of the NBA Finals. It's interesting. There was like 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter, I think, and the Heat were only down by like 5 or 6. Then we went downstairs for a reason I'll explain in a second. We get back upstairs, the Nuggets were up by like 18. They won the championship, by the way.
Spoiler alert. If you're listening in like 2025, just so you remember, they won.
Yep. Nikola Jokic Finals MVP. So we decided to go downstairs because Matt needed to print his vows. And so he signs into the computer in the lobby, or signs into his email, and he hits print, and
God,
printer is not working.
This fiasco was ridiculous.
This was hilarious. So he doesn't take the printer apart, but he like opens it and closes it and like does something, gets it to work. Problem is, whoever tried to print things before us.
Do you remember what it said though?
It was like something about bits, like financial advice or
weird.
Something.
Yeah, it said something about bits. I don't remember
maybe
exactly.
Bitcoin, maybe, I don't fucking know.
There could have been like bits of a process of building something. Maybe I don't know.
Something along those lines.
It was weird and probably private, confidential information. But
whoever tried to print it must have tried 10 times with no success.
Oh my god!
So we went through an entire fucking stack of printer paper.
It had to have been like 60 pages.
Yeah, of pages we don't need.
And it was like repeating the same thing over and over.
Yeah,
again,
like
too.
the same 3 or 4 over and over.
So
we did get a whole whopping 3 copies of his vows, and we took those back up to the hotel room.
Because I did the same thing as another guy, but I only had 1 page instead of like 50 that he was printing.
Yeah.
But yeah, then I printed out my vows the day before.
Yeah.
Granted, Amanda did not print hers out. She wrote hers on a piece of paper, which I know it sounds a little bit more sentimental, but I wanted to make sure I could read my handwriting. So, being the guy that I am, I definitely typed it out. Well, I used my phone to type it out. Then I sent the email to Seamus, and then I printed out from there.
Yep.
So I had to revise it the day of because I was like, I don't remember how many states I visited. So and that was part of my vows. Yep. So I had to text Amanda the night before and be like, hey, babe, do you remember how many states we visited together? Because that was a big part of the vows. And she goes, yeah, we had 25. And I was like, okay, perfect. 25. So because I had, this is how many states we visited. Or I forget what I said. Hang on, I'll pull it up here in a second.
Yeah.
We've traveled together a total of this many states in quotation marks, and then I was like,
And knowing you, you would have read that on at the altar.
I would have read that up there, and I would have been like, we've traveled together for this many states. I mean, 25 states. But
As if he wasn't an emotional wreck already.
oh, and speaking of that, right before it was the day before at our rehearsal, I told Eric Zane about how many states we visited, and he remembered. So he brought it up right before I read my vows, and he's like, "These two have traveled for a total of 25 states. How amazing is this? The age that they are."
Yeah.
And then I'm like, dude, like silently in my head, I'm like, dude, you just blew my freaking vows. Like I was gonna mention that in my vows. So it didn't. I mean, it didn't blow it too bad. Like I think there was still a big wow factor. Like, oh wow, they
Yeah, I don't think
traveled
it, I don't think it
25.
diminished the wow factor.
No, it was just like a little like low blow to the butthole or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
I showed him a low blow to the butthole the week before.
Oh god, yeah, that was the hotel room. Yeah,
We also we played this card game I'd never played before called War.
No, oh, I thought you were talking about spoons.
Well, that too.
Okay, well, yeah. So we played War. I'm surprised Seamus has never played War. And if you've never played it, basically you cut you cut the 52 card deck in half, 26, 26, and you take turns. Well, you flip a card at the same time each time. So I'll flip one, and Seamus will flip one, face up. Now, let's just say he has an ace, and I have an let's just say a 2. So Seamus has the higher card. Seamus gets both cards. The objective of the game is to get all the cards, all of the cards. So it may take a long time, way shorter than Monopoly, I'd imagine. I could not imagine any game longer than that fucking thing, other than maybe Dungeons and Dragons. I think that's a long game too.
Yeah.
I've never played that, but yeah. So I introduced Seamus to the game of War, and I think we'll definitely play that again sometime. So that was pretty fun.
Yeah, for sure.
And then that was the night before.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like right before we went to sleep, I think.
Yeah.
It was, what, till 12 in the morning?
Yeah.
Something like that. But we still got plenty of sleep, though. We didn't have to wake up till like 10 in the morning or whatever. But we woke up at 8 to get some free breakfast.
I got decent sleep. I was tossing and turning half the night. And then at like 7 o'clock, one of the other hotel guests' dog started barking very loudly and woke me up. And I was like, first of all, I didn't know hotels allowed pets, but I digress. Then we got breakfast in the lobby. Matt got chocolate chip waffles.
Seamus got some...
potatoes.
Oh, yeah, you got like a lot of potatoes, didn't you?
Yeah.
Like a whole plate?
They were good.
They were good. They were, I think they were like the mini potatoes that they cut in half, I want to say.
Yep.
Either that or they were like wedges or something like that.
Yeah.
Potato wedges.
Yeah.
But they were good. They were good. And nothing like a good free breakfast, honestly.
Yeah.
And I want to say thank you to my dad for multiple reasons, but for one of them is definitely that helping me book that hotel. He works for Marriott, so I get really good discounts, and that helped a lot because that hotel room was only $70, and the original price was like almost $300 for that night. So without the discount, I would have been hurting a little bit with the price, bank account, I should say.
Yeah.
On top of the already, almost 10 grand that I spent on the wedding itself. Yeah, a little shoulder shrug there. Whatever, 10 grand, who cares, right? No, it was all worth it in the end, though. Yeah. Honestly, it was a great time. Everybody had a good time. I didn't hear any complaints, but if I was a guest at a wedding and I had a bad time, I would have been like, yeah, it was great. It was great. I wouldn't really announce my sadness of the wedding. I'd be like, oh, the food was shitty. The fucking DJ sucked.
I might be misremembering because I requested Backstreet's Back during the reception. Did someone tell you they didn't want to hear it?
I don't know if they were joking or not.
Okay.
And those of you that don't remember, Seamus is absolutely a huge fanboy of the Backstreet Boys. Mm-hmm. And he did request it from the DJ. He said, let's play Backstreet Boys. And then I don't remember who said it, but somebody told the DJ, supposedly told the DJ, and going, hey, don't play any Backstreet Boys. It's on the do not play list. And I'm like thinking to myself, why would it be on the do not play list? Like, that's one of my best friend's favorite bands. Like we gotta play it. You know.
You know what is on the Do Not playlist? One of the songs that got played, Wagon Wheel.
Was it really?
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean, I liked. I was in the bathroom. I remember exactly where I was when I heard that
Yeah,
song.
me too. I didn't mind. I like that song, but there's a meme on Facebook that's one of the don't play songs.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't remember. I know we sent a do not playlist to our DJ. I could actually pull that up right now. And most of the songs on there were like specific like dance songs, like
Right.
the Macarena,
Yeah.
the Cupid Shuffle, which I'm kind of surprised. I thought Amanda would want to do that, but
One quick thing
we
I'll
didn't.
add. Oh,
We,
sorry. Go ahead.
we didn't really have a lot of time to dance. Honestly, we were too busy taking pictures and stuff.
Yeah. If you go to the Wagon Wheel Wikipedia page, you'll see that it's banned in some establishments.
Let me just play you a little snippet of the first song that she said, "Do not play," and we won't get copyrighted for this. Don't
This
worry.
is gonna be so white.
Here, you know what? Let's just do this.
7 days a week. Wet ass pussy.
I can see why that wasn't allowed.
So, if you're not familiar with that song, it's called "WAP" by Nicki Minaj. And
Wait, I thought it was Cardi B.
oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Cardi B. My bad. I'm looking at it in my fucking phone right now, and I'm just like, oh, he said Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj sings a song about like, can all my fat ass bitches, or something like
Speaking
that.
of Nicki Minaj, though, we did play Super Bass, and that was Amanda's jam. Of course, we were too busy taking pictures, and that was another problem that we had. I don't fault the DJ at all for playing the songs when we're not there. It is what it is. There was people on the dance floor. He had to play music. I just wish I was on the dance floor a little longer to enjoy those songs that we were requesting. But I mean, the important thing is I think everybody else had fun, and I had a great time too. I'm not gonna lie. Just because I was busy taking pictures and socializing with people, I still enjoyed the day as much as I could, and that was the goal in the end for me and Amanda. So now we are husband and wife, and it's been almost a week now.
Yeah.
It feels absolutely no different.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been together for 8 years, so we were practically already married as it was. So not much different going on there.
The function of the relationship is no different. Just has a different title, I guess.
All right, so that was the wedding.
Last thing I'll say, not to brag, I gave a pretty decent toast.
Oh yes, you did. I wish I got that on camera. I know for a fact that my videographer got it. So once I get the audio for that, maybe we'll play that in a future podcast.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I know you teared up a little bit when you talked about me and
I
how
did.
good of a friend I am, or how good of people we are, which it goes without saying that we really appreciate all the compliments and everything. That's kind of what we strive for, is to be the best friends that we can possibly be, and
I said I was honored to have a page in your guys' story.
I love it.
That was the word choice.
I love it. All right, so we will end on that note with the wedding. Fantastic. Good stuff.
Yeah.
So moving on, a week before our wedding, I bought some tickets for Ed Sheeran to give Amanda for her birthday last year, December 10th, 2022. That was Amanda's birthday. She turned 25. I can't believe we're only 25 and 26 right now, but I'll be 27 in a couple days, like I said. And so yeah, Amanda got surprised with some Ed Sheeran tickets. That was one of her bucket list items to go to, and I said, "Let's do it." So I bought 2 tickets to the pit section for Ed Sheeran in Philadelphia, the Lincoln Financial Field. Beautiful field, by the way. I've never been there. Not an Eagles fan whatsoever. Absolutely despise them.
Yeah.
But that being said, I will say that they do have a nice stadium. I won't lie about that. It's very, very well designed. It's very spacious, and it had very good acoustics for a concert. Ed Sheeran put on a phenomenal show that day. And what was the song he was singing the other day? I just played it for you.
You played me a snippet of Galway Girl before we came on air.
Galway Girl. Let me see if I could pull one up and give you some free audio from that concert. All these videos that I have of the concert are on my Facebook, but I also may upload them, I'm not sure yet, to YouTube, the tube of the Yube. But here's a little snippet of one of the songs. And the audio is just fantastic. You can't even. So keep in mind, when he's singing this song, their stage is circular, and the outer part of the stage rotates. It rotates clockwise. So when he's singing this song, he's got the microphone in the hand with the guitar in around his back, and he's just walking around the stage, and all these lights of everybody's flashlight in the whole arena are going off. Everybody's singing along to the top of their lungs, and it's just a beautiful time.
I like this arrangement for this song.
It's incredible. And so, like I said, the outer part rotates, the inner part stays still. So when he stands in the middle, he's not moving, he's not rotating.
Yeah.
And so he's just basically staring right at you the whole time, which is awesome. And everybody's surrounding the stage, like I said, circular motion. And so when he's walking clockwise, he's walking twice as fast as what you can normally walk. So most of the video I'm getting his backside, but it's still really cool. Like, just being in the moment, being there in my then fiance, now wife's arms, just singing to the top of our lungs these beautiful Ed Sheeran songs.
With her between your arms.
With her between my arms. Absolutely, man. In memory. And we'll talk about Ed Sheeran a little bit later, too, because Mr. Seamus248 over here had a beautiful performance the other night at the V-Spot.
Oh, shucks.
I didn't see it, but 'cause I unfortunately had work. But yeah, that concert was absolutely wonderful. I would say top 5, maybe even top 3. But
Wow.
I it's hard to do that because I have been to a lot of concerts.
You think?
Yeah. But yeah, we were down in the pit. We got, I think it was like second row from the fence. This is basically as close as you can get. And I got some really great pictures and videos. And the opener was some girl from his country, like his hometown, actually, opened up for him, and she was actually really good too. I think I have one video from her, but I won't bother you with playing it. She's a very unknown artist, but she's fantastic, just as much as he is. And the other opener was Khalid, and Amanda, my wife, is an absolutely huge fan of Khalid, and she was going bonkers because we made, well, I should say not we she made a poster. And Seamus, do you remember what that poster said?
This week, Khalid. Wait, how do you say his name?
Khalid.
Khalid. I was thinking of DJ Khaled for some reason.
DJ Khalid.
Like this week, Khalid. Next week, getting married or something.
Let me see if I can find the sign. Here it is. Yeah. So this week, Khalid, Ed Sheeran concert, or Khalid and Ed Sheeran concert. Next week, getting married. So we held that sign up during Khalid's performance, and wouldn't you know, he actually pointed right at us, saw the sign, and he smiled, the biggest fucking smile I've ever seen anybody smile ever.
Really?
And he says into the microphone, "Congratulations." And Amanda was literally almost on the verge of tears. It was the most amazing moment she's ever had.
That's so cool.
I know. And any cooler moment would have been Ed Sheeran obviously doing that same thing, but he was a little bit more popular and quite busy doing his thing, which I completely understand. He did a phenomenal job that night. So, wrapping up, like I said, Ed Sheeran, fantastic. If you ever get the chance to see him, do it. Well worth the money. I think I only paid $120 per ticket, and that was for like I said, basically front row pit tickets. We got there relatively early, but we did have to wait in quite a long line, but it went pretty quick. So that was Ed Sheeran. That was wonderful. I loved it. Good stuff. But let's talk about Shinedown, Jameis. Come on.
Yeah.
Shinedown in 3 days. Grace. Yeah, let's play a Shinedown song real quick. But go ahead, start talking.
That was a top 5 concert for me because I had been waiting 10 years to see 3 Days Grace live. Of course, one of my favorite bands and kind of one of the main reasons that Matt and I connected so well when we met. Excuse me. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of emotional during that show, particularly during 3 Days Grace's set.
Yes.
Like when they played Never Too Late, or even like I wouldn't consider like Pain or Animal I Have Become to be on the same emotional wavelength as like Never Too Late, but I was still, what's up? Sorry. Like I was saying, I wouldn't consider like Pain or Home or Riot or Just Like You. Wait, they didn't play Just Like You, did they? Or
I don't believe
or
so. I have audio from the actual concert too.
I Hate Everything About You, Painkiller. Like none of those I would say are anywhere near on the same like emotional wavelength lyrically as a song like Never Too Late. But all those songs are making me emotional because it was a culmination of 10 years of me listening to this band and connecting.
It was absolutely wonderful. I loved every second of it.
We were looking at each other screaming along to So-Called Life.
Yeah, it was something else, man. Like you said, it was a 10-year waiting period. And
how long have you been a fan of 3 Days Grace?
Since high school. I mean, as soon as we heard this part, we were like, we knew exactly what song it was.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, like you said, we've been a huge fan of them forever, so we knew that this was going to be Animal I Become. But I think the other thing is we've also done a lot of research on live shows, so we watch like live performances all the time on YouTube and stuff like that. So
yeah,
when this beat comes on, you know it's going to be good, and then the guitar kicks in, or the bass, I should say. Everybody's clapping, having a good time. Matt says, "Get the fuck up. Jump." Oh, man. Takes me right back, dude.
Same.
Oh. Like, the energy in that fucking arena, dude. It was insane. And, I mean, you know, all due respect, Matt is fan-fucking-tastic. Would I have loved to see Adam perform? Of course. Who wouldn't want to see him perform?
And just 9 days later, he did.
Not that song specifically,
yeah,
but
they performed Never Too Late in Riot.
Yes.
In Huntsville, Alabama.
Yes. I mean, I could pull up audio for that too, but you know, what are the odds? You know, like what are the chances of that?
You beat me by half a second. Damn it.
Oh man. That was pretty good. I did beat you there. So, what are the chances?
What if I never run into you?
All the Backstreet Boy fans are going nuts. Oh my god, it's the Backstreet Boys reference.
Yeah. We want it that way.
All of those one fans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that you have one fan. I meant there's only one fan of all the listeners that are in here that are like, oh, cool, Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
Oh, I love those guys.
They're not dead.
This is true. They are not dead. One of the boy bands that are just they live forever.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was an incredible night, though. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, kicking it off with a band that I didn't really know, From Ashes to New. They did okay. The audio was a little jacked with that. I think the music was a little louder than the performance.
They're very like new metal Linkin Park type.
Yeah, we were listening to them on the way there in the car, and we both agreed that it was very Linkin Park sounding, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It was just a little bit more heavy than what I'm used to.
And they did
Or for what my liking is, I should say.
They did play Warped Tour.
They did play Warped Tour. Warped Tour. That was my terrible Trump impression. Oh my god.
Warped Tour.
There you go. I don't know what the hell that was. Oh yeah, you can hear me in the background singing.
You can hear me too.
So, a little bit about this concert. The stage setup was everything was in the center. So, not the center of the arena. So it was on the one side of the arena, and the stage was how long would you say that was? It almost reached the center of the arena, right?
Yeah, for sure.
It was a long stage. Basically one long catwalk, but it was wide, very wide catwalk.
Mm-hmm.
And Matt was just waltzing around all over the place. Waltzing around all over the place.
Wilkes-Barre!
I love Seamus's impressions. He's so good at them.
Thank you.
But yeah, he was just walking around all like very high energy, which is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I think the guitarist Barry.
That's him.
Barry
Stock.
Yeah, he was the bassist, right?
No, Barry is the guitar player.
Guitar player with the crazy hair and
The long beard.
Long beard, yeah.
Brad is the bassist. Matt's brother, by the way.
Yeah, so fantastic show. They did phenomenal. The audio is great because like there's nothing worse than seeing one of your favorite bands and their audio shit. So of course that was wonderful to see. And then after them, Shinedown.
Yeah.
And I was blown away by how good they were.
Yeah, they were great.
I want to show you guys. I can't show you, but
Play.
I will play you guys the intro of what Shinedown came out to. It had me on my feet almost the whole concert. Seamus could tell you about that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I forget what. Do you remember what the lead singer Shinedown's name is? Is it not Brad? Brent. Brent absolutely like killed the whole night. It was insane.
They had a floating piano.
Oh, they did. They did have that floating piano. They talked about it too. I don't remember what they said, but it was awesome. So, okay, so the first song they came out to was a very popular song. Nope, not that one. Let's see if I can skip ahead. All right, so they had the whole giant screen with the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this was what was the tour name? Planet Zero?
The Revolutions tour.
The Revolutions tour, sorry. The Planet Zero tour, I think, was last year. That was the new album they came out with. But the famous song they came out to was Boom Lay, Boom Lay. Oh wait, that was... Here it is. Let me see it. I know this is not going to sound great on a podcast. I'm so sorry, guys.
Works for me.
All right, so here's the entrance. So they walk out of a screen that all right, so there's what is that called again? Smoke screen, whatever.
Yeah.
So they come out of a smoke screen, and there's two giant monitors, screen monitors, and that say Planet Zero on them. Mm-hmm. And then they open up like the Ellen DeGeneres show kind of does, and they come out of there with the smoke screen, with the bass jamming. They all walk, all 4 of the members, they walk all the way down the stage. And it's a long walk. And they walk to the end. I think they're just waving to the crowd, which is awesome. I love that they don't just go straight into the music. They wave to the crowd. They honor how cool it is to be there and whatever. And they say that throughout the night too. They're like they appreciate their fans and that they wouldn't be there without them. Blah blah blah. 20 years of absolutely incredible music. So the bass keeps playing, and then this. I was already on my feet. Boom. So you heard that right there. That is what really fucking got me. I was like, whoa. They had fireworks. It was intense.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was amazing. And thank God I brought my ear protection. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Seamus, I know you didn't bring yours. How were your ears
No,
feeling
I did.
after that?
I had earplugs.
Oh, you did. That's right. I forgot about that because I was telling you about how amazing how amazed I was that you remembered to bring them.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people don't bring hearing protection, and anything over 100 decibels for a very long period of time could really damage your ears.
I borrowed those.
Not to be a mom or anything, but yeah, you should probably wear hearing protection going to our concerts.
I borrowed those from our good friend Cassie after wearing them to a concert she and I went to a few days prior. We saw Silverstein.
Yeah, so that was Shinedown. I mean, they did just put on an absolutely phenomenal show, and I will say that was not okay. I can't say the best concert I've been to. It's definitely the second best. I still want to say my Garth Brooks concert was always the best for me.
Wait, you saw Garth Brooks?
I did.
Holy shit.
There was I forget what year it was. I know it was when I was with Amanda, but I went with my mom. I went with my mom, and it was down in, I think it was in New Jersey that I went, and it's quite a few years back now. I don't remember exactly when, but yeah, it was Garth Brooks, man. He put on a phenomenal show. A phenomenal show.
My favorite still has to be Rascal Flatts and Taylor Swift.
The Rascal Flatts concert we went to?
No. That's in my top 5 for sure.
Oh, okay.
But I'd say my favorite is Rascal Flatts when I was 11 years old and Taylor Swift opened for them.
Gotcha.
Once upon a time.
Yeah. I can't even think of my third one that I
Ed Sheeran?
Yeah, you know what? That actually sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah, you said that earlier.
So let's do that then. Let's Garth Brooks, Shinedown, and then Ed Sheeran.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my top 3 right there. Boom.
Yeah.
Roasted. Let's go. All right. Michael Scott reference.
Nice.
Not the burp. The boom roasted.
Everyone, we have asbestos in the ceiling. This is the silent killer. You are the silent killer, Toby.
Oh man. Speaking of The Office, I was literally just listening to this the other night. God, I'm sorry. Well, speaking of The Office and podcasts, since we're doing a podcast, I was listening to the Office Ladies podcast, and the episode I was listening to, they were talking about going to the bar. Because, all right, so let's just say, if you'd ever watched The Office, Michael Scott is one of the main characters. He's the boss of the Dunder Mifflin. And all of his coworkers, or employees, I should say, never are are fond of him, or they're not a big fan of him. But every once in a while, they have a heartwarming moment. So, one of the guys' name is Oscar, is a gay guy, and he has a crush on one of the other warehouse guys named Matt, ironically, and Oscar had the idea to invite Matt on a date, but he didn't want to do it just with him. So what he did was suggested a happy hour for all the gang to go to a bar. And basically, everybody was like, yeah, we'll go to the bar. And Matt agreed to go to the bar. So everybody was like, yeah, let's go. And then when somebody asked Michael, hey, you want to go to the bar later? Michael Scott was like, he lit up like a firework. He's like, you guys want to invite me to the bar? And he's just going absolutely like nuts. He's like, I feel so honored. Thank you guys so much. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, this is a special moment. We got to celebrate. Let's go to the bar. It's like, yeah, Michael, we're already going to the bar. So that, I don't know where I was going with this, but yeah, that was the episode I was watching, and I think it was called Happy Hour. So, season 6, episode like 20 something. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a fun episode to watch. Yellow card. Let's talk about the yellow card.
Yes.
Briefly, because we got to
Well,
get to a few more things in Mad Libs.
Yep.
I don't want to make this an hour long.
Yep. So I actually was scrolling Facebook about 20 minutes ago. I'm not that I wasn't paying attention, obviously. They are pushing the release of their new EP, Childhood Eyes, up from July 31st to July 21st. Title track is already out, and I will be seeing them live at the Skyline stage at the Man on July 11th in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Hey.
Of course, that'll definitely be in my top. That'll definitely shoot in my top 3 concerts of all time. Of course, they're another one of my favorite bands. Very excited about that. I yield back.
Very nice.
Celebrating 20 years of Ocean Avenue, of course.
All right, let's talk about the V-Spot open mic night. I was not there. Seamus was. I unfortunately had to work, but I make money, so
This is something that
okay.
Matt introduced me to a couple years ago.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit more about this event, and then tell me about the night yesterday.
Yeah. So the open mic is put together by NEPAC, the most read arts and entertainment publication in Northeast Pennsylvania, headed by editor and founder Rich Howells, our guy.
Shout out to you, Rich.
What he does for artists in this community is just on another level. So he hosts the open mic at the V-Spot. You know, you can sing, you can do comedy, you can do poetry, you can do magic, you can do all kinds of stuff. We've met a lot of really great people there and a lot of great performers. Like our good friend Devontae Singh. His music is on Spotify. DEVONTE space SINGH, as he would say.
Is there anybody else that you want to shout out real quick? You can just start naming names
Our
if you want.
friend Rachel Bradshaw. There was kind of a celebrity there this Tuesday.
Yeah, she was on The Voice.
Yeah, Scranton native, I think, or Wilkes-Barre native, or Clark Summit. Her name is Alyssa Lazar.
Yeah.
She was on The Voice. She was handpicked by Chance the Rapper.
You got to see her perform live. How did she do?
Yeah, she's great. Got a phenomenal voice.
That's awesome. Did you know what she sang, or was it all originals?
I think it was all originals, or it might have been a cover.
Damn.
There might have been one cover in there.
I might have to go back and listen to that.
Yeah. So I usually do covers.
See if I can
myself.
find audio.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I primarily sing, Backstreet Boys covers. I also do like maybe Jesse McCartney or Ed Sheeran. So I sang "Perfect" by Ed Sheeran. I think.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
Is this her?
That is her.
Okay.
That is her.
Well, keep going. I'll play it after.
Yeah. So I think I did okay. But the crowd really got into it. I said, like, put your cell phone flashlights in the air. They all did it. And
Oh, that's so cool.
yeah, like they were a lot more into it and a lot more supportive and encouraging than I was prepared for. And it honestly made me kind of emotional. And then, of course, I closed with a cover of I Want It That Way.
Mm-hmm.
And again, same thing. They were just very supportive and, like, engaged. And, like, my face was hurting from smiling so much. Like,
And if I'm not mistaken, they do live stream this to YouTube as well as
Yeah.
Facebook. So
yeah.
maybe Seamus could link that channel in the description so you can
I
check
will
out.
say Rich mutes my set most of the time because I play copyrighted covers.
Yeah,
Though
it
to
is
be-
unfortunate.
Though to be fair, I could play a karaoke cover and they would still probably fucking copyright it. So.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but we understand why he does it. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, Seamus, if you want to link that in the description,
Oh, for sure.
you're perfectly fine with that.
Yeah, for sure.
So we can give Rich some extra viewers
Mm-hmm.
and people who are listening to this podcast could check it out.
Yeah. You can
and
play
if
that
you're-
clip of her now if you
And
want.
if you're in the local area of Scranton, Pennsylvania,
Mm-hmm.
feel free to check out the open mic night Tuesdays at the V-Spot, 7 to midnight.
Or
8
like
o'clock.
sign up started at 6:30.
Sign up start at 6:30. Singing and everything will start at 7.
And the kitchen is open till midnight, so please support the venue by grabbing a drink or something to eat.
And don't forget to tip your bartenders.
Yeah.
All right.
That was my best Rich impression.
Yeah, I know. He's pretty good. Oh, do a Devontae impression.
Yeah, so all this music is original. And it's all on Spotify. My name is Devontae Singh, DEVONTE space SINGH. And yo, Seamus, you trying to sing boobies? I bet. I love you, Devontae.
Yeah, Rich, you got time for one more?
Got time for one more?
Yeah.
I bet. Are we doing freaking or drugs?
Ooh-wee, ooh-wee.
me saying,
Ooh-wee, ooh-wee.
should we play a snippet of that, or do you want me to do it?
Okay. In a little bit. Let's listen.
Alyssa Lazar.
Alyssa, what is it?
It's spelled like Lazar, but it's pronounced Lazar.
All right, Alyssa Laser.
I wasn't even 21 yet, so. Welcome back. So, thank you, Vinny.
From The Voice.
Yep, she's up on stage right now with the piano.
Favorite originals. I'll be playing it on Friday with a full band, so it'll be very different.
Seems to be very talented.
This one could have been us.
Ooh, fancy. Fancy piano work.
I know that you see me now. I know that you hear me loud.
Damn. She got a pretty good falsetto. I mean, it's not my cup of tea, but she does have a beautiful voice. I don't see myself listening to that kind of music. It seems like good background music though, maybe like in a bar or piano, or like a coffee shop kind of vibe to it. But everything, yeah, that works out. So you had a good time Tuesday?
I did.
All right, good. I'm glad you did,
It's
buddy.
too bad Devontae wasn't there, though.
Oh, he wasn't there?
No, I asked him if he was coming. He's like, nah, man, I'm getting this money.
Do you remember he showed up at my wedding like, yo, what's up?
He did.
He like showed up out of nowhere like a fucking, I don't even know, man. It was just, yeah, he just comes in. But after the ceremony, probably like after dinner even, I think.
Right as the toasts were starting is when he showed up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because he called me and asked me to meet him outside. I was like, the toasts are about to start. I can't really leave my seat.
Yeah, he came right up to me and gave me like the biggest bro hug and said, "Congratulations, man." I don't know if he was high on drugs or something, but probably. That's Devontae for you.
High on his medical marijuana.
Yeah, and I'm just high on life.
He and I played basketball a little bit.
Yeah. But anyway,
Yeah.
we digress.
DJ.
Yeah, so I'll talk briefly about this. So another a wonderful person in my life that I just met literally on Facebook. It's funny, a lot of wonderful people I meet are from Facebook that I just don't know, and I just get to know them over the years. Guy named Dennis, DJ Dennis Sosa. Fantastic gentleman. He's been doing he has his own DJ business, and he's been doing it for like, what did he say, 16 some years?
Wow.
Something like that, 16, maybe even more than that years. And great guy. Has the wonderful top-notch equipment and everything. And I want to say it was like 2 months ago now, right? 2 months ago, he made a post on Facebook. And oh, sorry, I had to fix something. And he made a post. He said, "Guys, I'm looking for a DJ. Any help would be appreciated," or whatever he said. I don't know. And my one friend said, just like tagged me in it, said, "Matt, you'd make a great DJ. You have a great voice, the personality, and knowledge of music," which I don't have that, but working on it. But yeah, long story short, he hit me up shortly after that. Well, I mean, I messaged him first, and I said, "Hey, I don't have much experience with DJing, but I'd be willing to learn.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have a great voice and personality, whatever." And he said, "What experience do you have?" And I said, "Well, I have a soundboard, and I do podcasts with my buddy Seamus every once in a while." He's like, "All right, you're hired." So I went to a couple of gigs with him just to show me the ropes and get familiar with the equipment and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say a month or even a month and a half later, after, I don't even know, like 5, 6, maybe even 7 gigs between like weddings and a couple of proms that we did, and there was like something else in between that. I finally did my first DJ gig on my own, and it was like I mean, I can't say it was one of the most amazing moments of my life, but it was pretty awesome to be like, hey, I'm doing this on my own now. It's pretty cool. And yeah, I mean, I'm making money, but it's something I actually enjoy doing, so I don't mind being there and doing what I love. So I think I've been, God, I want to say a total like 5 or 6 gigs on my own now. I did a couple of bars. I did trivioke, I did trivioke. No, I'm sorry, trivia. I never hosted trivioke on my own, which is a combination of trivia and karaoke. But tonight, specifically, we're doing trivia at a bar, and I will be hosting that tonight. So, and Seamus will be there, and my wife will be there, Amanda.
Is there karaoke or just trivia?
And it will be fantastic. Just trivia tonight, buddy. Yeah, unfortunately, they kind of did away with the karaoke because it's not a karaoke bar.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's what the owner said. So, it is what it is. But anyway, it's a fantastic thing. I really enjoy it. Being a DJ, it kind of fulfills that wanting to be on stage kind of feeling. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like you love being on stage at the V Spot.
100%.
It feels great, and you're just like you feel in charge. You feel like you project your voice and show what you're made of, your talent.
Show them what you're made of.
And I feel the same exact way when I'm behind the DJ booth. Like I play songs people like. They look at me and they say, "Hey, great job," or whatever. And I don't have to sing or do anything. I just play music. I talk a little bit on the microphone if they need me to, and that's pretty much it. I get paid for it. So it's a really great gig and pretty rewarding, to be honest with you. It feels really good. So, and I'll be doing my first wedding this coming, not this coming Saturday. I think next Saturday. Next Saturday, I'll have my first wedding on my own. So that'll be pretty cool. That's pretty much it for the DJ gig. I'd talk real quick about my truck life.
Yeah.
I did 6 months of tractor trailer driving. Long story short, I ended up on my side, and it wasn't fun. That's pretty much it. So yeah, let's get to Mad Libs. All right, let's do it. Do you want to pick one, or do you want to just give me a random letter? Oh shit! I forgot I have that song. Let me get that song. Hold on.
If you have it, I would like to hear it.
All right, give me 2 seconds.
I'm gonna sing the fuck out of this.
Nope, not that song. Wrong song. Wrong song. I meant to go to the album so I could have that ready to go when we're.
Wait, is that ABC song also a Kevin McCall song?
No. Nope, that's the exit song. Hold on. All right, let me just pause this. We'll be right back.
You know what time it is.
It's your favorite game.
You know it. You love it. We play it. It's called Mad Libs.
Mad Libs! F, G, H, I, J,
K, yeah, the man of P.
L, M, N, P.
Q, R.
All right.
If you don't know what Mad Libs is, basically it's a collection of incomplete sentences, and we're going to fill in the blanks with nouns, verbs, adjectives, and all kinds of shit.
Emphasis on the shit.
Yep, because that is no doubt a word we will probably find a reason to use at some point.
Yes, we're going to milk our tits in Mountain Dew bottles.
Mountain Dew bleach in case our tits go dry.
Yeah, yep. Alrighty. Do you want to just pick a letter? I'll just pick one.
L.
Alright, let's do this one.
Alright. What do we need? I'll do this
Yeah. I'll tell you what we need, and then you can just give me suggestions. We'll do it together.
I got you.
Let me just take a big swig of my brisk iced tea.
Yeah.
That's not even cold.
Never was.
Never was. This is how prepared we are for this podcast. I didn't even throw any cans in the fridge. I was just like, you know what? Let's just drink lukewarm. Lukewarm iced tea.
Crack open a lukewarm one with the boys.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, so first one we're gonna need is an adjective.
Slimy.
That's your classic one that you always go with.
Yeah.
All right, another adjective.
Grimy.
Okay, we're going with the E's. All right, we need a color. Don't say black.
Pink.
Okay, I was gonna say don't say black because I know it's suggested black. All right, we need a noun. Don't look at that. Don't look. You gotta come up with your own shit.
I was trying to see what. Like,
What about Stitch?
Sure.
All right. Oh, I don't think I spelled that right. Wait, there you go.
Another noun.
Another noun, not dildo or china. I'm just telling you what the suggestions were because that's apparently that's what we put last time we played this game.
Vibrator.
Oh Jesus! Across burning vibrators. Wait. Oh crap! I spelled that wrong. Wait.
V-I-B-R-A-T-O.
I got it. We're good. All right. Another noun. There's a lot of nouns, so just keep firing off.
Let's go with assmonger.
Hold on one second. Let's
Yeah.
fixing my microphone here. Okay. What is it?
Assmonger. M-O-N-G-E-R.
Another noun.
Crotch.
Another noun.
Tit.
2 more.
Another noun.
Let's go with sandwich.
Yep, works for me.
I think that'll be a good one.
I have a good feeling about this.
Oh, yeah, me too already. I was eating my pink sandwich in my crotch. Next thing I know, my vibrator touched my stitch.
It kind of rhymes.
That wasn't it. I was just
I know.
giving you an example of what's gonna become what
Yeah.
might become really good.
Football.
The game of foots. Okay, and we need a number. Let's go with the low numbers. So let's go 12,
Yeah.
and then give me a high number.
81.
Okay, 81. 9 times 9.
Correct.
Okay, plural noun.
Wow, you could do math.
I do my multiplications. Damn it! Thank you very much.
Drum kit.
Drum kit. Kits.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, sorry. Plural noun.
That's okay. And then another plural noun, and then we're done.
Pussies.
Ooh. Pussy. No, I'm kidding.
Ah.
I think that's fine, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
What is this one called?
Oh, no. Let me get the gong ready. I didn't even fucking do it.
Yes,
Hold on,
please.
hold on. We got to go the classic route here.
We do.
Soundboard. Oh, that's not it. The fuck was that? Oh, nope. No, we're not fart board. There we go. We just released a fart.
Yeah.
All right. On the gong.
What's this one called, Matt?
Wait, hold on. Where's the gong? Shit, where's the gong? Nope, that's not the gong. Is there a search button? I don't remember if there's a search button. This? No. Wait. Oh, God.
Why you no has friends?
Maybe we can find a substitute.
On the cow. Here we go. This is Link. Sorry. Link, trainers, and flying.
Ooh.
Now, you got to give me a voice to put it in, and I'll say it first.
Give me your best Joe Biden voice.
I can't do Joe Biden.
Give me your best Bernie Sanders voice. Let me tell you about the Medicare for all.
No, I can't do that either.
Yeah, Ed from Ed, Ed and Eddie.
Okay, guys, I got this.
Gravy.
Okay. On the cow. In 3, 2, 1. A link trainer is a slimy airplane that never leaves the stitch. It's used to teach beginning drum kits the principles of flying. Why do I sound like the guy from the Powerpuff Girls? The mayor. I'm the mayor. It has the vibrator and a full set of pussies. Just like a regular airplane, it can imitate any sort of aerial maneuver, such as a loop the ass monger or a grimy drive. And it is very safe. Nothing can happen to you unless, of course, you forget to fasten your seatbelt crotch.
Ooh.
Then you might fall out of your tit.
Ooh.
After a student passes the tests on the link trainer, he then gets into a real plane and learns to taxi down the sandwich.
Ooh.
And he learns to tell which way the football is blowing before it takes off into the wild pink yonder. Then, in no time, he learns to take off, is flying 12 miles per hour. I'm just picturing a plane taking off at 12. You can't even run faster than that. Oh man. All right. 12 miles per hour at a height of 81 feet.
Ooh.
When he does this, he is a real pilot. Oh boy.
And that is why I'm declaring every other Saturday Powerpuff Day.
And this is the Powerpuff Girls. Thank
Do
you.
you want to do one more, or do you want to?
I think we should do one more.
Okay, I'll read it.
Okay.
I
Will I hit back?
I can do it on my phone if you want, or
Yeah, that's fine.
give me a letter.
A letter? Q.
There are no Q's here.
Oh, I'm sorry. P.
All right, we have pilot to passengers if you want to do that, since we just did a flying one. Or plumber's visit.
What's poor spotted unk? Yeah, let's do plumber's visit.
Alrighty. Give me an adjective.
Horny?
Perfect. Another adjective.
Spiky.
An adverb. Like happily, noisily, slowly.
Drinkily?
Sure.
That's not a word. Oh wait, adjective. Let's go ugly.
Wait, does ugly count as an adverb?
Oh, you said adverb. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let's see. Carefully.
Ah, nice. An exclamation.
Let's go with whoop.
Whoop. I need a noun.
A noun.
Yes, sir.
Krabby Patty.
Another noun.
Chum bucket.
Oh, Jesus.
No, that's another noun.
Yeah, another noun.
Let's go with horse poop.
Horse poop. Another noun.
Or we could say shit, whatever you want to say.
I'm going horse shit.
Yeah, there you
Another noun.
go. Ooh, pasties.
Pasties?
Is that a plural noun?
Yeah, I'll put pasties in a plural noun.
That's fine.
So we need another singular noun.
Let's go jizz.
Sweet. Another noun.
Sweet jizz.
Sweet jizz?
No. Oh man. Let's go Willy Wonka?
Okay, another noun. Excuse me.
Ooh, I know. Eric Zane.
think we should go toddler fondler for the last noun.
I love it. Yeah.
A type of liquid.
Oh God. Let's see. Leftover vaginal juice.
I like the way you think.
Oh, I like the way you think. Gosh.
A noun and then we're
Oh man. What'd you say?
I'm sorry, a verb and then we're done.
A verb. All right. Let's go with stabbed.
Or it would just be stab. All right, what voice should I do?
I think you need to do Peter Griffin.
Okay, this is called the plumber's visit. Oh my god.
I don't think we're gonna get through this one. Wait. All right. On the go. Or no. On the. Let's go with the quack.
This is called the plumber's visit.
On the quack. In 3, 2, 1.
The plumber's visit. Lady, are you the plumber I sent for? Plumber. Yes, madam. I came over as carefully as I could. Is there something wrong with the Krabby Patty? Lady.
Oh,
No.
I found the gong. There it is.
There we go. Lady, no, it's my chum bucket. The horny thing is all stopped up. Plumber, have you tried cleaning it with a horse shit? Oh my god. Lady, yes, but there was too much leftover vaginal juice in the jizz. Plumber, what? This looks like it's going to be a spiky job. Lady, do you think I'll need a new Willy Wonka? Plumber, only if your Eric Zane is cracked. I'll have to tighten up your pasties and check. Lady, all right, but make sure you don't stab my toddler fondle and stab my floor. And that's gonna do it for Mad Libs. I'm Peter Griffin.
And that's gonna do it for this
That's gonna do
episode of the 248 podcast. I think that was really awesome, dude.
That was great.
Let's see how long we Oh, that's okay.
Long and meaty.
People will definitely click off after the 2-minute mark.
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah. Well, go ahead and sign us out then, buddy.
All right, on behalf of Matt Balloon 1115, give him a yee to sign off.
Yay!
This is Seamus248. As always, thanking you for stopping by. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and a comment, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified the next time a video drops. We will both see you back here on the next one.
And remember, something is always better
Better than
nothing.
nothing.